the ayat of fasting in Surah Al-Baqarah. Allah wants things to be easy for you and doesn't want things to be difficult. So we understand with the traveler, as long as you are traveling, it is permissible for you to break your fast. But when is it recommended? If it's difficult for you to fast, it's recommended for you to break it. If it's easy for you to fast, it's recommended for you to keep it. That's simple. Everyone okay with the issue of traveling? And the next issue comes under what happens if you have began fasting in the morning and then you begin traveling. Of course, you can't break your fast until you start traveling. You can't, for example, say, okay, today I'm going to go to Paris at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'll just break my fast from Fajr time. While you're in your city, you need to keep your fast. But you can break your fast as soon as you go beyond the city boundary. Okay? Now you guys know better what that is for Dudley, but generally it's where the buildings stop and you go into open land. Okay? So if the buildings are completely attached between here and Birmingham, then you might wait until you got out of Birmingham as well. If there's a gap where Dudley clearly finishes and there's like nothing and then Birmingham starts, then as soon as you leave the boundary of Dudley and you've left where the houses stop and it goes into open land, then as long as you're intending to travel, you're aiming to go that distance, 50 miles, 100 miles, 200 miles, then you can break your fast if you wish. And of course you can keep your fast if you wish. And there's no harm in either. The Prophet ﷺ allowed some of the companions to keep their fast and some of them broke their fast. So there's no difficulty for you. If you're traveling, you want to break your fast, you may break it. If you want to keep it, you may keep it. It's better to keep it if it's easy. It's better to break it if it's hard. And you can break it as soon as you pass beyond the city boundary, which generally is where the houses stop and you get into open land. And this is where the companions would break their fast when they wanted to. Of course, if you break your fast when you're traveling, you need to make up for that fast. But you don't need to pay anything. You don't need to do any expiation.